सावधूतं प्रजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सकलललिता श्रीविशकं हे कृष्णकरुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी शुभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रियवञ्चकल्पतरुभ्यश्च प्रवासन्दिभ्यो च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हुक्म करोति वाचालं पंगुनायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं परमानन्दं माधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरं। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भद्रलक्ष्मीते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे विश्वेश्वराय पश्चात्। हरे कृष्ण। So I was asked to speak on this verse, Canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 17, text number 8. The chapter entitled, The Supreme Lord Agrees to Become Aditi's Son. Sri Aditir Vacha, Yajne Sayajna Purusha Chatirtha Pada, Tirtha Sravaha Sravana Mangala Namadeya, Apanaloka Vrajano Pasamudayadhyam. Samnah Kradish Bhagavan Asidhina Nataha. The goddess Aditi said, O master and enjoyer of all sacrificial ceremonies, O infallible and most famous person, whose name, when chanted, spreads all good fortune, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, Supreme Controller, shelter of all holy places, you are the shelter of all poor and suffering living entities. You have appeared to diminish their suffering. Please be kind to us and spread our good fortune. Hare Krishna. So, we are reading the Pamandev pastime. Anything you want anything in this world or the next. Bhagavatam says, take shelter of Krishna. Bhagavatam says, take shelter of Krishna. What is the problem with this world? Everything is there in this world. Only one thing is not there. What is not there? Bhakti. Why? Why it is there in other ages? Why it is not there? Can anyone guess? On pure bhakti, or at least sincere bhakti. Pure bhakti is difficult, I agree. Sincere bhakti. Does anyone want to answer?
Prabhuji, I think completely surrender to Lord Krishna.
No. My question is, why it is not so much visible in the Kali Yuga? Why it is there so much in other yugas? Why?
Because Prabhuji, there is no purity.
One. Okay, very nice. Somebody else?
No austerity?
No austerity. Yes, very nice. Anybody else?
And Prabhuji, in Kali Yuga, Krishna is in the form of holy name.
Okay, then?
So,
His form is different, Prabhuji.
Yeah. No
What is that?
truthfulness.
No truthfulness, okay.
No faith also.
No faith, very nice.
Maya is very strong, Prabhuji.
Maya is very strong, I agree. What else? Why we don't see bhakti so much? Anyone wants to add anything?
No ruchi.
Kali Yuga? Somebody is telling something.
No ruchi in the bhakti.
No ruchi in the bhakti. Actually, Kali Yuga, the gunas are very prominent. Lower gunas, tamoguna and rajoguna, are very prominent. Bodily consciousness is very prominent. And the knowledge about Shastras, about Bhakti, Maya came and removed all the books. Any books are left. Who will give that knowledge? Brahmins. Brahmins doesn't mean 2 rupees thread. The knowledgeable scholars, Pandits, Maya affected them. So what they did, they sold their books and they started, they started making money by serving other Shudras. So books are not there, and the people who can read the books and give knowledge to others are not there. When that is affected, when the knowledge giving authority is not there, and because of the Kali Yuga influence Maya and plus Maya's influence, people are very, people engaged in fruitive activities. What is fruitive activity? Eating, mating, sleeping, and defending. One generation it starts, the next generation becomes degraded. And instead of spiritual education, material education that can increase the comforts came into existence. Eventually and slowly people forgot they are not the body but spirit soul. On the top of it, we study for 15-20 years material education. You're this body, you're this body. If you make money, if you enjoy senses, then that is the perfection of life. How many of you agree, whatever I'm telling? Do you agree with whatever I'm telling? Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Only one person? The main reason is material education, which is promoting Yantra Vidya, and that is what children are studying for years together. How to fill the belly and how to make a comfortable living. That's it. But nobody knows old age is difficult for anybody, even if you have so much money in the bank. Do you all agree or not? Surinder Bhandariji, Radha Seva Mataji, Geeta Nayan Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji, we agree. Prabhuji.
We agree, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you.
So it is imperative if you really want to make progress, because everything is forgotten. But because of good karma, some sukriti, bhakton mukha sukriti that we performed in the previous lives, somehow you have taken up Krishna consciousness. But today Mataji read, Prabhupada is telling, somehow hold on to the chanting. Krishna will protect you. Otherwise, if you make this program a ritual, then what happens? You will lose faith and taste. Srila Prabhupada came to Vrindavan, standing before Radha Vrindavan Chandra. The tears in his eyes, Prabhupada said to American devotees, Radha Vrindavan Chandra came like a young boy and girl to attract all Americans. Prabhupada said that. Radha Vrindavan Chandra came to attract all young boys and girls of America. They came like a young boy and girl. And Prabhupada made a statement. If you do not take care of them, a day will come. My Guru Maharaj has given me this burden. My Guru Maharaj has given me this burden of deity worship. How can I do 7 offerings and 7 artis? Because of so much propaganda that you make money, you'll be happy. You enjoy sense enjoyment and happy. You don't see many people joining full time nowadays. America almost zero. Some sincere grihasthas, they come to Krishna consciousness, and because making the living itself is a struggle, they struggle too. They barely finish their rounds. But that person who sincerely dedicates his life to Krishna anytime, any age, any yuga, including this yuga, Krishna takes good care of them. In every age, Krishna came as a Kshatriya. Krishna would appear in the family of a king to rule. Ram, Krishna, Rishabdev, Maharaj Prithu. Why? It was easy for Krishna to establish Dharma. But if you see Kali Yuga, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came as a Brahmana. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu didn't come as a Kshatriya. Can anyone guess why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did like this? Huh?
Excuse me, Prabhuji, do you mind repeating the question?
Why Lord Chaitanya came as Brahman but not as Kshatriya?
To spread the knowledge about Dharma.
Okay. Anybody?
People respect Brahmanas, words from Brahmanas.
What is that?
In general, people, they respect the words from Brahmanas.
Okay.
Instead of Kshatriya or other caste.
Very nice. Anybody? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came as a Brahmana to emphasize the Brahmanical qualities. If you lead a Brahmanical life, not to rip thread, but the qualities of Brahmana are given in Kali Yuga, in 18th chapter Bhagavad Gita. Samadhamastapa kshantirarjam evacha jnana vijnanam astekyam brahma karma svabhavacham. Like, if you are mentally mind controlled, sama, peaceful, dama, sense controlled, tapasya, kshanti, tolerance, arjavam, honesty, jnanam, theoretical knowledge, vijnanam, realized knowledge. You're situated on the platform of Krishna consciousness, then you are a Brahmana, irrespective of which caste you are born into. Then you'll be happy no matter what the political situation is. Today, the world is really, there are 3 wars going on. Few wars, not just 3. Maybe more. The world is like literally like a, what is that? Like a cavern of fire. There's a war going on between Russia and Ukraine, war going on between Israel, India, America, Israel, and Iran, Middle East. Some countries joined. Some war is going on between Pakistan and some other, something, Afghanistan. What is this? So Bangladesh, there is an internal war. Why people, there is so much disturbance? People are disturbed. Like anything. Because we are all disturbed. Why? There is no spirituality. People are going to mass, synagogues, just to, pray. Give me that, give me this. But are you genuinely practicing? Bhakti? If you genuinely practice bhakti, you'll get whatever Krishna, whatever is good for you, Krishna will give. Yajnesha yajna purushachita tirtha pada. So coming back to the today's verse, Aditi, she followed her husband. the process very nicely, and she is glorifying the Lord. Yet the Lord of Yajna, sacrifice. Who is the Lord of Yajna? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I mean, those days, this is, I think, Satyuga. Yajna Purusha. Who is the Lord of Yajna? Krishna. So that's why anything we do, we should do for the pleasure of Krishna. Mattapum vidvija sreshta varnashram vibhagasmasita dharmasya samsittir haritoshanam. Krishna should be pleased, otherwise what is the use? Otherwise, what is the use? Dharmaswana sita pumsa vishwaksena kadasya navatmada yadi ritim sramavi kevalam. People are working 95 jobs, making so much money. Today morning, somebody was giving class in the Bhagavatam, said that person, Hitler worked a lot for France, Germany. He committed suicide. Napoleon worked very hard for France. But how many years since he passed away? He also ended up committing suicide. In the Second World War, Winston Churchill was the Prime Minister of London, England. And majority of the portion of the world was controlled by London those days. When it came to death, what is his name? Winston Churchill said, I don't want anything but death. It's boring. What's the problem today? People are bored. People don't know what to do. Even eating, mating, sleeping, and defending is boring. Did anyone felt bored in your life? Let us be honest. Life is boring. Only one hand. Thank you, Mansi. So, today people, they have cell phones left and right, but life is boring because they don't come to spirituality. Anyway, let me come back to today's verse. Yajnesha Yajna Purusha. So, is the Lord of sacrifices Krishna. He is also enjoyer of sacrifice. Bhaktaram, Yajna Tapasam, Sarvaloka Maheshwaram, Suhridam Sarvabhutanam, Nyatva Mam Santam Gacchati. So Krishna is telling in Gita, I am the supreme enjoyer of sacrifices. And I am the controller of all the planets. I'm the owner of all the planets. But I'm the friend of everyone. I'm the friend of everyone. And what is the next word? Achyuta. What is Achyuta? Krishna never breaks his promise of protection. Krishna protects his devotees. And how many of you know? Does anyone know the name of the family guru's name of Raghunath Das Goswami? Who knows the family guru name of Raghunath Das Goswami? Just say you don't know, if you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't know, Prabhu.
Don't know, Prabhu.
Okay. Yadunandana Acharya. Yadunandana Acharya, one day he was reading this verse. Ananyas chintayantama mejana paripasate tesham nityam yuktanam yoksham vahamyam. A person who dedicates his life, keeping me as his whole and soul of his life, and worships me fully surrendered, surrenders himself to me. I personally take care of him. I give what he lacks and I protect what he has. Yogakshemam vahamyaham. I personally take care of him. When Yadunandanacharya read Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, He is the owner of unlimited number of crores of universes. How can Krishna personally take care of me in this remote village? That is Krishna. When he got the doubt, you all know, I'm telling a story actually. You all know, those days Brahmins would not work. Yadunandana Acharya, he would go for begging. He would go door to door, and the grostas were so happy to receive him and give him the rice, dal, whatever. He would take it home and his wife would cook. That day, very interestingly, he didn't get anything. He came home and he was upset. His wife asked, "Did you bring anything?" "No." And then he became upset and he said, he opened Bhagavad Gita and he scratched that verse. "My Lord, you are telling I'll personally take care of my devotee. I am fully surrendered to you. You said personally, you personally take care of me, but you not only, you didn't fulfill your promise. Your name is Achyuta." So he scratched that verse with a red ink pen. You're all listening, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So the next day, he went to that is his vritti. Those days, Brahmins, they had a lot of knowledge. Knowledge of Ayurveda, knowledge of farming, knowledge of, what do you call, the thidis. And people would ask them when they would come, "Sir, what is when should we cut our crops? When should we plant the seeds? My child is born. When is the good day?" So likewise, the villagers would get benefit from Brahman's knowledge. So the next day he went. The next day he went and nobody gave that day anything to him. He was becoming upset. Meanwhile, two boys came to their home, very young. They're so beautiful. Maybe 6, 7-year-old. They knocked the door. His wife opened the door. And they said, "Mataji, we are the servants of your husband." She said, "No, my son." She did like this. They did like this. Immediately she also did like this. She said, "We don't, you came to a wrong home. My husband doesn't have any servants. I know him for so many years." They said, "No, no, no. We know this is your husband only told me yesterday. The white boy, one boy is white, one boy is black." "Who is that white boy and black boy? Can anyone guess?"
Krishna and Balaram.
Huh?
Krishna Balaram.
Krishna and
Balaram.
Balaram, yes. The white boy said, the boy in fair complexion, he said, "No, no, we are your servants only. Yesterday, your husband told my brother to do something. My brother forgot. Your husband became very angry and he beat my brother. My brother had to face beatings from him." His wife said, "No, no, I know my husband very well. He doesn't beat anybody." "No, you don't believe me?" The white boy turned the black boy and lifted his shirt. And on the back, there were red scratches. If you beat him with a stick, the lines. She said, "Oh, this is too much. Such a beautiful boy. How did my husband get the hands to beat? Let him come home. I'll teach him a lesson." And by the way, what work did he tell him to do? He told me to deliver these groceries. So my brother, he delayed it. And anyway, so take these groceries and we are going home. She said, come inside, we'll cook and eat, take lunch and go. No, 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 we have other services, you have to go. And they left. Haribol. This Mataji cooked prasad and she was waiting for the husband. And so Yadunandanacharya was very sad because that day also he didn't get anything. He come home because he has no courage to show his face to his wife. So then she said, come for prasad. Oof, how did the prasad come? So she asked him, why did you beat those boys? Husband said, what do you mean? I didn't beat anyone. No, no, tell me honestly, why did you beat them? They told me. Said, two boys came and they said, they're your servants. And they gave me all the groceries. He said, did you ever see, you're married for this many years, to me. Did you ever see me having servants? But the boys told me. And the one boy is white, another boy is black. And he showed the black boy that he told the back of his black boy is all scratches. Really? He went into his room immediately and he opened Bhagavad Gita. And whatever the scratches he made on the book, they were all gone. Wow, he was shocked. What does it mean? What is the moral of the story?
I am not sure, Prabhuji, but maybe Bhagavad Gita is the Lord Himself.
That is one very nice. That is one moral.
Then God is taking care of his devotees.
Two, God is taking care of his devotees. Amazing. Third one, he
So I think you
doubted.
should have faith in God.
He doubted that verse. That's why Krishna arranged this. Krishna arranged it. The whole pastime. All the three what you said is right, perfect. So Krishna takes care of everyone. So to give him faith, Krishna only arranged this pastime. Haribol. So Krishna is Achyuta, infallible. Achyuta in taking care of his surrendered devotees. Tirthapada. Krishna's name is Tirthapada. Tirthapada means why Tirthapada? Because all the places, holy places, they emanate from his lotus feet. There is one more thing that emanates from, what makes Tirtha, why Krishna is called Tirtha? What emanates from Krishna's lotus feet? Does anyone know? One thing comes from the lotus feet of Krishna. What is that?
Ganga Devi.
Ganga Devi.
All rivers. Prabhuji.
Ganga Devi, yes.
All rivers. Yeah.
All rivers, of course, but basically Ganga Devi. So when Vamandeva pierced there's a toenail, in this same pastime, the toenail pierced the outer covering of the universe. The water from the cavern of the ocean came and washed his feet. That's why she's called Vishnupati. Tirtha means there should be river. So all the rivers emanate from his lotus feet. Because of that, he is called Tirthapada. And Shravana Mangalam. Shravana Mangalam. My Lord, your name, your Nama Rupa Gunalila, they're very auspicious. So when gopis were, Krishna disappeared during Rasa dance, the gopis were singing this song. Tava katamrutam tapta jivanam kavibiridatam kalmashapaham Shravana Mangalam Srimata Tadam Bhuvi Grunanti, Eborida Jana, Shravanamangalam. It's very auspicious. Why? You know, anybody hears Krishna's name, their heart is purified. You know, anybody hears chants Krishna's discusses Krishna's Nama Rupa Guna Leela, their heart is purified. You know, Chetodarpana Marjanam. And they'll become free from three modes of material nature. They become free from cycle of birth and death. Bhama Davagni Nirvapanam. You know, Srek Chekaro Chandrika Vitarana Vidya Vadushanam. They get knowledge also. You know, so they get relief from the power of three modes. Cooling rays of grace. Because of that, Anandamadivartana, happiness increases. And the soul takes bath in. Can you hear me?
Prabhuji.
It's not breaking, right?
No. Can hear you
So,
clearly.
because of that, Krishna's name, Krishna's form, Krishna's qualities and pastimes, just to hear, it's very auspicious. You know, you don't see, you go, you know, you see somebody being cheated by the lovers, you see somebody being cheated by the colleagues, family members, or you don't see anyone cheated by Krishna. You know, you don't see anyone cheated by Krishna. But then you say, Krishna Vamandev cheated Bali Maharaj. He asked for 2 steps of charity, 3 steps of charity and took everything. But good happened to Bali Maharaj, yes or no? Something excellent happened to Bali Maharaj, yes or no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
He became Mahajan.
Yes.
He attained perfection. And he got Sutala planet. He is next Indra. More than anything, he became part of the 10 Mahajan group. He became eternally famous he became a pure devotee actually. Rest are all just rest are all side effects, additional effects. But the main thing, his name is there for Atmanivedanam, full surrender. Then he became famous as Mahajan. So Krishna, anything Krishna does is very auspicious. So same pastime, Krishna asks Vamandev asks Sukracharya. Sukracharya, this yajna did not continue. Any problem? What's the problem? And now then Sukracharya says, my lord, whatever problem is there, inauspicious name, anybody chants your name, Yannama Sruti Matrena, Puman Bhavati Nirmala. Just by chanting your name, everything will become pure. Haribo. Yannama Sruti Matrena, Puman Bhavati Nirmala. Everything, my lord, everything inauspicious becomes auspicious just by chanting your name. Haribol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in this world. You know, and he propagated Hare Krishna Mahamantra. During his conversations with Haridas Thakur, you know, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Orda Baho Koriko, Soni Sarvaloka Nama Sutra Gandhi Para Kanti Yai Sloka. This verse you write, you know, around a string of holy names and wear it around your neck. What is that verse? Trunadapi Sunicena. Lead a life, humble life, tolerant life, humbler than blade of grass, tolerant than tree. It's not easy though, for me. But try to become humble. My obeisances, who? Vinod Maheshwari Prabhu, my obeisances. Sarit Bhandari Prabhu, my obeisances. Amritamani Mataji, my obeisances. Malli Mataji, my obeisances. Nikunjari Prabhu, my obeisances. Shamarasika Mataji, my obeisances. Poonam Mataji, my obeisances. Manidhar Prabhu, my obeisances. Radhasya Mataji, my obeisances. Ipsita Prabhu, my obeisances. So when you become humble, Puri Mataji, my obeisances. So I am nothing. You are Radhasya Mataji, my obeisances. So I am your servant. And you give respect to everyone without expecting respect. Then what happens? We'll be able to apply Nadanam Najanam Sundaram. I don't need anything from this world. Bhakti I don't need. Enjoyment I don't need. Liberation I don't need. Then Bhakti will start. So, a person who is like that, they get Krishna's mercy just like that. Tomakinch Rukmini says, sorry, what is her name? Our Kunti says this. Janmaishwarya Shrita Shribir Edamana Madapuman Naivar Hatya Bijatum Tvamakinchana Gochiram. People, even if they come to process of bhakti, but who cannot take up bhakti seriously and progress? Person who is very rich, who has a high parentage, Janma. Like your father is very rich, or your father is like big bureaucrat. Why do you need Krishna? Are you yourself rich, Aishwarya? Are you Sribir? You are very beautiful. When you go outside, everyone looks at you. Then you always look at your face in your mirror only. Shruta, you are like PhD, or you are very scientist. You are very educated. You have patents. Why do you need Krishna? People say, oh, he's very interested, very rich, very intelligent, IIT, all these things. And even if you come to bhakti, you cannot feelingly chant Krishna's name because you think you have something. But Krishna is a property of the impoverished. Krishna is the property of the impoverished. Akinchana gocharam. Namo akinchana vittaya nivritta gunavrittaye atmaramasya shantaya kaivalyapataye namaha. A person who needs sense enjoyment, name and fame, distinction, adoration, profit, or liberation, impersonal liberation, they cannot approach Krishna feelingly, even if they chant holy name. That is our problem. But if we see, let me become like this, sir. Ma'am, I'm your Dasanudas. Oh, Krishna, help me, my Lord. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Time is running out. My heart is still impure. I don't know what I'll become next lifetime. Please, my Lord, protect me. Haribol. Chichut Mahaprabhu, protect me. Radharani, protect me. Hey, Krishna, protect me. Madan Mohan, Radha Gopinath, Radha Govindev, please protect me. When somebody cries like this, even though you are very rich, Krishna will accept you. How? Maharaj Ambarish, Maharaj Parikshit, Maharaj Yudhishthir, they are all emperors. But they know very well, they own nothing. They are only custodians. Nothing will come with me. Nobody will come with me. Krishna will come with me. Bhakti will come with me. So this is a temporary position as emperor. That's purely temporary. It will not come with me. And they took shelter of bhakti only. That's why they have attained the pages. They have occupied the pages of Srimad Bhagavatam. Still, if you are sincere, and what is that our Vaisesha Prabhu says, I don't want to become a great devotee. I want to become a sincere devotee. What is sincere devotee? Anybody does it or not, I will do it. Because I love Krishna. Krishna is mine. Then you make progress. Hare Krishna. Any question or comment? Otherwise, we'll end it. Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. Hare Krishna. Any question or comment? If you want me to summarize, he is Lord of Yajna. I spoke
Prabhuji,
about
Hare Krishna.
I spoke about
Dandavat
Achyuta,
Pranam.
and I told the story of how Krishna takes care of devotees. And I told Tirtha Padanda, Tirtha Shrava, and Shravana Mangalo. Yes, Prabhuji, tell me.
Sorry, Prabhuji. Yeah. Dandavat Pranam. Prabhuji, just for my curiosity, what is the current position of Bali Maharaj at present? We all know he is a Mahajana, but in this stage, in this our era of Kali Yuga, what is Bali Maharaj's position? Or even their question arises like, what is the position of Dhruva Maharaj, or what is the current position of Prahlad Maharaj? Just for my curiosity.
Bali Maharaj was sent to Sutala planet. So Sutala planet and Bali Maharaj is there. Krishna Vamandev is guarding, protecting Bali Maharaj as his gatekeeper. Prahlad Maharaj is staying with Bali Maharaj because as a guest, staying with his grandson Bali Maharaj and preaching in Sutala planet. When you are spiritually advanced, you can expand in 7 ways. So one Prahlad Maharaj went back to Godhead, staying with Narsingadev in Vaikuntha. Another Prahlad Maharaj is staying with Bali Maharaj, preaching to the demons in Sutala planet. And you said, what is his name? Dhruva Maharaj. Dhruva Maharaj, he is in Dhruvaloka in Vaikuntha, pole star. And yeah, he stays in Dhruvaloka right now, a part of Vaikuntha. Okay?
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Any question or
Thanks
comment?
for a wonderful class, Prabhuji, always. It gives a really big boost before we start our office. Like normally I start already, but it is very good for everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Anyone has any question or comment?
So, Prabhuji, one thing to clarify, when we see like other Bhagavad Gitas,
Can you
they
speak
are
louder, Puji?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Can you hear me now?
Ah,
Hare Krishna. Like when we see, like I don't read other Bhagavad Gitas, but like a long time back, like when we see just for like what other Bhagavad Gitas have written, this Yagneshwara, whenever this Yagya word is used, like we understand it's a sacrifice for the Lord, and in today's yuga, like we have to do the Harinam, that is the Yagya. But in the other Bhagavad Gitas, I have seen the Yagya is basically the actual Homa, actually doing that. So why is it like the Yagya, some places are described as doing as a Homa, and versus doing the chanting as a that is a Yagya also. So how can people understand the chanting is also the Yagya? Basically, it is a sacrifice for the Lord.
nice question, bro. Thank you. We need to read Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto. Nobody reads it. Nobody reads Bhagavad Gita fully anyway. I'm sure you know that. So, Indians means we think we know everything, but unfortunately we don't know anything. What all we know is whatever our parents taught us, a little bit. Because of that, we got good jobs, we came to America. So, you don't have so much faith on God because things are going on well. So, you have more faith on your success, or your ability to succeed. But Indians are not atheistic. So, they do little diya, they'll do little, what do you call, childhood, little 2, 3 verses. Our spirituality is to Our spirituality is for two reasons. One, we should not become bad habits and spoil. Second thing, our spirituality should support us to become doctor and engineer and make good money. That's why as simple and as little as possible spirituality, we practice, so that that will bring us a success in the career. Do you agree?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
So for that reason, people really do not read Srimad Bhagavatam. Sometimes people ask, what is the difference between Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita? So, but when you come to when you read Bhagavatam, their 11th canto, Yajnir, Sankirtanayar, Pranayar, Rajanti, Ismedisa. People do not know how many Upanishads are there. Narana Upanishad says, what is that? Krute Dhyayadha Vishnu Tretayam Vishdomake Dvaparo Paracharyayam Kalautat Harikirtanat. Harikirtana is the process of Kali Yuga. How many people know? So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called this as Sankirtan Yajna. But in this Yajna, there is no fire, there is no ghee, there is no ahuti. Only thing is, you're using your tongue, sorry. You're using your tongue to chant the holy name, that's it. So those who read, they understand, but there are very few people. That's why I say always, if you want to do PhD in Bhakti, come to ISKCON. If you just want to do little bit here and there, that's what other places they do. I hope it answered your question.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Any question or comment? Anyone wants to add anything? Otherwise, we'll end it. We'll end it here.
भावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो कृष्ण की जय, नमाचार्य साधु
की जय।
प्रभात की जय, हिज ग्रेस युगल किशोर प्रभु की जय।
Yeah.
थैंक यू सो मच जी। हरे कृष्णा।
Hari Bo. Hari.
हरि बोल, हरे कृष्ण।
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah, and let's pray for Prem Nandini Mataji by saying 3 times Hari Bol or Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. For her speedy recovery, she is hospitalized yesterday. Just informing all. Hare Krishna. Please chant as much you can.